Fairmont State Fighting Falcons met Friday at Duval-Rosier Field for the annual Maroon and White spring football game, with the two sides playing to a 33-all tie. What are your initial thoughts about the game tonight?
I thought at times it was sloppy, but I thought the defense played extremely well, and that's to be expected in the spring. I thought our offense made a few plays there at the end, but overall I thought it went fairly well. I think that we competed well, and we saw guys flying around, and some of the guys that finished the season strong picked it up right where they left off, and we're excited to get through the spring. We're fairly healthy and looking forward to the fall.
Was there any one player or anyone in particular that kind of jumped out and impressed you today?
Right off the bat, I think just defensively up front, Blue Kaikov had a few sacks. That's what's coming to mind right now. But other than that, Fabian's going to make plays no matter when he's on the field. You saw it at the end. But those two are the ones that stick out right now.
I think it was the defensive line that had all or majority of the sacks. Are you expecting a big push up front from those guys more than anybody on the defense?
Yeah, we know what talent we've recruited at that position, and we weren't able to get all of them on the field last year. A lot of them redshirted, so we know going into the fall we're looking for that position to be play big for us. And to be honest with you, we've been seeing that all spring, so that was not a surprise to us tonight, seeing what we saw tonight either.
More on Cooper, obviously didn't have all the reps, but it seemed like especially late, whenever those drives were rapid fire, is whenever he stands up.
Yeah, Coop's been in it for a long time now, and he's the last person I worry about when we're going fast. You can see a couple times tonight some of those young guys up front were a little caught off guard at times when we were trying to play with some tempo, but Coop's the guy. I mean, he should be. He's played a lot of football, and he's had a really good spring, and we're looking forward to getting him back too.
You being an offensive guy, even though it's still early, still spring, what are you yelling at them about whenever the defense seems to be owning it early?
Well, I think fundamentally up front, we're still young. We have a lot of guys that haven't played a lot of football here. They've played a lot this spring, but when you look across the ball and some of the seniors that we have on the defensive line compared to redshirt freshmen, that's been the one thing that we've coached a lot this spring, but that was to be expected coming in. We're happy with the progress, but that's probably the one part of offense that we're still working on a little bit.
Looking back at your spring as a whole, how did things go? Are you pleased with
Yeah,
progress?
I am. I'm pleased with where we're at. I'm pleased with us as a program. We've made tons of strides in the weight room and out here, and looking back 3 years ago to where we're at now, it's head and shoulders above anything. So we know we're doing the right things. We knew it was going to take us a little bit of time, and now we're happy to get some of these seniors who've been through a lot ready to play and hopefully earn what they've or get what they've earned through a lot of hard work over the years.
How do you think you played tonight?
Honestly, I think I played pretty well for my team, trying to just establish us around.
It looks like the defense kind of was in control for a lot of the game, right into the end. What'd you think of your group's effort?
Honestly, I think our effort is tremendous. Like our Coach Chrisup, he's hard on us to the end. He gives us no break. Honestly, we're gonna run 150-yard sprints. Everybody else gonna run 110s. We just keep going.
Your defensive line is really getting after it earlier. In the defensive backfield, how much easier is your job when those guys are getting pressure and kind of rushing everything?
It's great when you got Quincy Redmond and Jordan Alley on the edge and just get that really fast, really fast.
How was your spring? How do you think everything went?
Honestly, the spring was like great because we had Matt Offit. He went to Alabama, got some training. He came down, he brought the Alabama training. We got Alabama training, Alabama speed. So I believe we're great now.
I thought it went pretty smooth for the most part, but I definitely could have gone smoother. But I like to see a lot of guys make plays out there that get their face out, getting their name and their face out there.
How exciting is that for you to know that your defensive line is getting after it like that?
I know they wreak havoc on me in practice, so I'm excited for them to actually be able to hit the quarterback in the fall, and they're going to have a great season.
Excellent. What do you think of the spring as a whole?
It was great, not just on the field, but just in the weight room. Team camaraderie has been awesome. A lot better, a little different from last few years.